So this is the site for what is currently MOB5, and it is, you can see 101 is to the west side of the site, and Old Redwood Highway is on the east side. There is an existing medical office building that was designed by Ratcliffe Architects. This is MOB4, and its associated driveway and parking were developed in this area already. And so we were charged with the task of developing the rest of the site, finding another location for an office building while preserving additional space on the site for a third smaller office building and perhaps a parking structure. So with that, with all of that in mind, we had looked at several locations for the building. We looked at here and here and in this location, or even closer to up front. And the determining factor of where it goes on a site really came back down to the functions of what is in this building. There is, the building program was outpatient surgery, pre and post, which also required a sterile processing and a loading dock, cafeteria, radiology with an MRI, and rehab space, occupational therapy and patient rehab, and then the various administrative spaces to support a building of this size. So given all of those functions, it was clear that the best place to put it would be in this location, because we needed a really hardy and robust loading dock area to be able to bring materials in for sterile processing. And anywhere else you sort of put it on the site, you've got this back of the house utility function you'd have to deal with visually and bring that kind of thing around. And so what we decided to do was tuck it as far west and north as we could, and locate the building, orient the building as such so that the loading dock and everything faced towards the freeway, and the front of the facility faced towards Old Redwood Highway, which is your approach to the building. Now, the building itself, once that was kind of figured out, we also discovered during the course of planning that there's some contaminated groundwater here. So that prohibited it from, it's all being remediated now, and they're monitoring wells. So that prohibited this area from being built. And we needed a generous catch basin to capture site rainwater. And so that was located here. And so by doing all of that, then we created a circulation spine that wraps around the building and connects and wraps across this way, vehicular circulation, and then a main entrance here. So now all of this is parking, and eventually this will be developed as landscaping. Right now, as I said, it's where there are monitoring wells and remediation going on. And then, so from a loading dock and service standpoint, this is access for service, and then back out again, and this is access for public, or service can come in and then wrap around. There's also a dock back in here for a mobile imaging trailer. Imaging is on the first floor at this part of the building. So the building itself, the main entrance is here. We have a 2-story spine. Occupational therapy and physical therapy is on the first floor. The ORs and sterile processing and recovery on the second floor. And the cafeteria and some outside dining spaces on the second floor as well. And that, just in terms of site planning and master plan and where to locate the project. Then for the future, we were leaving this area of the site for the next MOB and a potential parking structure in this location once this groundwater has been remediated. And that's the master plan, site planning for MOB5.